Market News Daily, frankness.com, Investor Turf, Newsbreak.com, and MarketBeat are essentially validating what Goldman Sachs said about raising its price target to around $175 per share. There is an absolute rhyming to this. Let's go ahead and validate those potentials now. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again. This is ARCa coming at you with an AMC technicals and raw price action thread of analysis on this Taco Tuesday. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCa Bulls. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay, team, so yeah, we're looking at AMC here on the 4-hour chart. And just to touch down on the immediate short-term time frame, right? We're going to go ahead and take a look at a couple other metrics here, of which I know a lot of people are interested in, but let's just go ahead and get this out of the way first. Okay, so the 4-hour time frame for AMC, it looks like it's highly dependent upon, or actually highly anticipating, the golden cross here of the 4-hour SMA 50 crossing over the SMA 200. Okay, so why we're looking at this on the 4-hour is because all of these golden crosses are starting to cascade on each other. Okay, so look at this. 30-minute time frame golden cross, right? We have the hourly time frame golden cross back here. We have the bi-hourly time frame golden cross, 3-hour time frame golden cross, and now the 4-hour is the next one to get it. So it's cascading all within each other. Okay, team. I want you to notice here that we do have a very clear indication of decreasing volume with decreasing price. Okay, so what does that mean usually, ARCa? Why are you telling us this nonsense that none of us want to know about, right? So this right here paired with price action, that usually means that there is an exhaustion for bears in particular. Okay, team, so that is essentially what I'm looking at here for the immediate short term, and we are potentially setting up for a nice continuation to the upside soon, right? So now the next thing that we want to validate here is, of course, the triangle that we've been breaking out of, right? So actually it's that support that we're facing right now is paired with the EMA 21, which is, of course, one of those formations, one of those moving averages that I tend to use very often. Okay, team. So we're already looking at this as a pretty high likelihood that we could be using the EMA 21 and several other moving averages to the upside in our benefit. Okay, team. So yes, I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing here. So now let's go ahead and take a look at my portrait here, which is the 27-inch portrait screen that I have next to me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up right here. And go ahead and notice right up here, Market News Daily, Goldman Sachs gives AMC a news price target of $175, right? Notice right down here as well, frankness.com, validating the Goldman Sachs AMC $175 price target too. Investor Turf, same situation, right, with the $160 to $175 target. We're going to find out how the hell that's even possible. Okay, so look at this. Newsbreak and MarketBeat all validating that same situation, right? So let's go ahead and just say out loud right now that if you have been a follower of my channel, this wouldn't be news to you, right? So why is it not news to you? Well, because we've already been talking about this, team. Go ahead and notice here, this is a video that I released, AMC to $190 statistical review with 10,200 views over here, listed in February 6th this year. Okay, so we've already been talking about the potential of a huge upside target based on current market conditions. Okay, team. So if this is in fact the case, then let's go ahead and explain. I mean, you can always search this video right here. So it's literally that, right? AMC to $190 statistical review. But I can go ahead and go over that very, very briefly here with you right now. Let's go ahead and validate. Now that I have 5 months of time and data to look at, I can get even closer to the targets that you are suspecting. Okay, team, so let's go ahead and just get rid of the portrait here. And please, let's notice that we are in a macro scale. This is the 5-day chart, right? We're looking at a macro scale ascending channel, right? That green, that green box that we're in. Okay, team. Yes, we have these are twin formations, right? These are the broadening descending wedges of which we're looking at a potential realization of based on this current price action that we're facing, right? So the AMC is still sitting up pretty nicely, all right, team? So what I want to point out here is this, okay? Let's go ahead and start getting some time fractals, okay, so that we can understand where the potentials are based on whatever we're facing here, okay? So we're going to start it all, or actually I can explain it to you like this. Check this out. Taking it from the genesis of the formation, let's measure it until we got that January run, right? The one to, I believe it was it was equivalent to $25 in January of 2021, right? So now, notice here that we're facing about a 655-day turnaround from the start of the formation all the way to the breakout of it, right? So now, let's measure the genesis of the formation here from this, from the one in June, okay? So from the top side of the June, or when the formation itself started, right? Let's go ahead and measure that now, right? So that's leading to the current candle where we are right now, right? This candle here, that's where I'm measuring it to. Notice it says 747 days, so it's pretty much within the vicinity of the 655-day turnaround from the earlier formation breakout, right? And it's funny that we're already getting that price action to the upside. Not only that, is that there is a smaller broadening descending wedge right down here that is suggesting a target and a breakout of about, let's see, it would be breakout of both of the formations, right? So huge upside target. This is already on test number 5 and true breakout test number 5, by the way, okay? So this is going to be a breakout here suggesting a top side of about 1054, very confluent with the knot 382, pullback into the area of about, I would say, $7.85 before a continuation to the upside, okay? So if we're going to get that continuation to the upside, the traditional trading rules of how to trade this formation itself would tell us and indicate that the target would be around 34.21, right? So now that we know that we have an overall target of 34, actually it's 34.50, right? Located right here. Now that we know that, let's measure the area between the top side of the realization. Let's see how long this took here, right? So let's do that now. So from that $25 target, and now, you know, from January, right, all the way over here to the top side of the June target, you can see that it's 121 days. Well, let's measure 121 days here, right? So if we measure 121 days, I mean, I can't do 121. It's either 120 or 128, right? So let's leave it at 120, right? This is it right here. Let's now pair that price action or pair that timing with the top side of our channel that we're already facing resistance from and critical supports from, right? So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's point an arrow from this 120-day mark right all the way up to here. And what is the top side target that you're looking at telling you, team? Right about here, right? Well, go ahead and notice that this highlighting right here is suggesting 172 with 9 cents. My $190 target was based solely on guessing where we could actually be, where I was saying that we could be right over here. I was suggesting maybe January 2024, right? And that would be 192.01, which is confluent with the one spot 618 at 204.35. Now, based on the timing that we're looking at from the fractals here, we have a resistance range. I'm not saying that we're going here. I'm just speculating alongside these banks, right, and all the news outlets. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how that works. Okay, team, so this is highly confluent to what we're looking at here. So now you know how that's possible, okay? And now you know, other than my mouth saying $190, how it is possible, right, team? So let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the analysis here. And I think this is going to be the last part. Actually, did I have everything to say? Well, yeah, I think I did cover everything here. Very nice, very nicely executed too, within a reasonable amount of time too, right? 9 minutes and 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, and counting. Right, team? So let's just go ahead and try to validate our current supports, right? Because we know that historically speaking, AMC hasn't been the nicest to retail, so we couldn't be overly optimistic, but now you know how that topside target is a possibility, and it's rhyming geometrically, it's rhyming psychologically, and everything. Okay, team? Just, I mean, come on. Who's gonna bring to you this news in this manner, team? You know who you're following here. You know how it goes. All right, team. But please, please, please remember and always consider never to take whatever I am showing here within these videos as any type of form of financial advice. Right? take this with a grain of salt. Make sure that it's only for entertainment purposes only. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well, a very, very good night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.